So this is episode 2 of my motorhome, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the inside. Then I'm going to show you how I patched up my exhaust system. I'm going to show you how I changed my oil. I'm going to show you how I checked the rear end. I tightened up a couple belts on the front, and then we're going to take it for a ride, and then I'll give a little comment after that. So here we go. So this is a little tour of the inside. I'm going to walk up the steps. Right there I got my table. Over here is my driver's seat and passenger seat. Up on top I got space for someone to sleep. Out in the back here I got a refrigerator. I have 2 beds on the side here. It's pretty big. I have my stove. I got my sink. They left the microwave for me. That's pretty good. Here's the bathroom. Right there, I got a sink, a toilet, and a pretty big shower, which I'm happy about. So that's the inside. Well, we're going to get under the motorhome, and we're going to look at what's going on with this muffler here. See, that's loose. That's being held up by a band. Here was that loose part I was talking about. So the first thing we're going to do is loosen all these clamps up. Right here, I'm going to support the muffler and go from there. Use a little bit of this stuff to see if they're going to come off or not. So now we're just going to get all these clamps off. See, they're loose anyway. Get them all off. I got this blocked up. I got this off. So this is the muffler, and they already put a clamp on it, and it can't get the pipe in. So I went to a muffler shop, I guess, and they put a bead of weld around here. I don't want to take it off and be banging on it, so I'm just going to cut it here, and down here, expand it, shove the pipe in, and clamp it back. Well, if you ever go to an auto parts store, here's all the parts they got. All the stuff you need. All your joints. All the sizes you need. You just come and match it up. Well, I took the easy way out. Got another piece right here. And then I got the easiest piece goes in last. See that? Slide right in over that. Like that. I'm going to put couple extra straps up here on this that's it. Now I'll just tighten them up right there. See, I just tighten them up like that and get everything snug first where I want it. I'm at the very back of the tailpipe here. So I went down and got myself this clamp. I'm going to drill a hole up into there and clamp that here. Get the drill. I don't know, I got to jury rig this one. So this is the finished job. I jam that in there. It has a brace there. I tighten that up. It's got a brace there. This is the new part. What I did was I had a piece and put a little extension on there, so it gave me a little more room. I came back and fixed that, put that extension up in there, and that's it. Well, I'm getting under here again. First thing I'm gonna do is change the oil. So there's my oil filter right there. It's the engine. This back here is the transmission. Right under there is the oil pan. With that thing, get that out and change my oil. So I get this on my oil plug. That's on there tight. And I get my little, gonna do this. Oh, that one easy. There it is. Let it drain right in that pan right there. I'm gonna drain for a while. I'm I'm letting that drain. So now I'm going to get my oil filter wrench. Uh-oh. It's under a while. So what do you do to get an oil filter off? It don't want to come off. You gotta get a screwdriver. That's how you get that off. Now I got the new oil filter and I matched it up. And I just like to put a little oil in that before I put it back up there. Put my seal in like that. So I gotta reach in here. Screw it in by hand. Get it going. Like that. And get my wrench. Tighten it down, not too much. Snug where it ain't gonna leak. If you tighten it down too much, then you have a hard problem getting it off again. Now we're gonna put our plug back in. Tighten her down. Not too crazy. And this is on sale with the oil filter, so I'm gonna get some of that and mix some synthetic into it. Now here's my oil plug. I'm gonna put in about a quart of synthetic first. I'm a pretty big fan of synthetic. I'm gonna put about a quart in and then the rest just regular oil. Now I'm gonna add my regular oil. Takes about 5 quarts and that's it. Look underneath for some leaks and we'll start the engine and see what happens. Well, the last thing I wanna check, there's the rear wheels right there. Here's the punk in the back of the vehicle. Is this fluid in the rear end. I just want to make sure that there's fluid in the rear end. And nothing comes out. That's scary. So I'm going to take my pinky and just stick it in there. Nothing. A little deeper. Okay, there it is. See it? So it's short a little fluid, so I'm going to put some in. So I'm going to get some gear oil right here for the gear box. So I got me some gear oil, and this is a little pump. I'm going to get that up there and pump it in through here. So I'm pumping it in, that little pump, until I see it coming out the back, and I know it's full. Those axles have to be level though. So there it is. It's dripping out. That's full. I'm good. Now the last thing that was bothering me is that power steering pump. And they have a bolt under here. And they got a bolt over here. So I've been kind of tightening it up. Then, which is a hard thing to see way down there, I get a little crowbar and pry that power steering pump a little bit until it's tight. And that's it. That's my job today. Well, I'm going to start her up. Got the old carburetor in it. Oil pressure is up. That's a good sign. It's charging. So let it warm up for a minute and then we'll take it for a ride. So we're out taking it for a ride. It runs pretty good. I mean, I did it for a test ride myself, but I like to make sure. Yeah, it's awful quiet now with the muffler. Oil pressure is good. So I'm ready for a short trip if I wanted to go on it. That's it for episode 2. I took it on my little warm-up run. Anytime you change the oil, sometimes I hear people say, I didn't check it, I just had a change last month. Well, that don't mean that they did it right. So always, when I'm done with this, I'll check the oil today after I ran it, and then I'll check it next week, and then every time I go on a trip I'll keep checking it again. So just some things as I'm doing to get it ready to go. A little short trip. So thanks for watching, and that's it for this episode.